Hello everybody, we're jumping right into the trial because I really want to see what's going on in here. So let's just jump right into it. Wait! Alright. Let's see. I still haven't really figured out about the where Chihiro's e-handbook went. Or there's no running away in there. Okay, I guess I have no choice. See. So is everyone ready to... What? Am I blind or are we missing someone? Yo, Yoko's not here. And Toko is... You really don't remember? Kidding, I'm kidding. How could I forget that little nutjob? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time. What does that mean?
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie. Is that a hint? Did you mean to give us a hint? I'll go ahead and drag her out here, kicking and screaming. Just one more, please. You can't do that? Of course you can. Just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappears, dragging Togo behind him. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you dragged the girl around me. Okay, this is Togo, like actual Togo, because she's stuttering. Terrible. Terrible. So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chiro. Chiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. Yes, sir. That murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here. Okay, you ready? We doing this? Okay, let's just jump right into it. No choice, right? We have to do this.
True.
Yeah. I gave it a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. With each step, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. I also cannot stop speculating. I don't know who to speculate. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation, until finally it came to a sudden stop. What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with. Good. You're raring to go. I gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all. Okay then, let's get this show on the road. Everyone, please find your assigned seats. Okay, so the curtain was open once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Yes, please. Not sure. I'll go right in. Yes, please. Okay, look at the evidence. We're gonna jump right into it. Hold up. Alright, also, skills. What are these skills? Increases damage to the opponent when statement is destroyed. Effective costs 3 SP. I have, Robot Jaw. Increase the true bullet rate of fire. Ooh, effective during non-stop debate. Alright, I'll take that. Melodious voice. Is that... I got that from Celeste, I'm assuming? Aha. Alright then. I think this is it. Let's go right into it.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
Done it. Yes.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
First, we have to make clear what we use to deliver the fatal blow. Right, I mean, it's the dumbbell. Obviously. Locker room dumbbell. Yes.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a
Blunt instrument.
What kind of blunt instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe.
No, it wasn't.
No, that's wrong.
Why would you even think that? You dumb fuck. You dumb.
Can we agree
Each.
that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime?
Yes, I feel like everyone should get
It was
this.
covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
Wait, really? What is it like intent?
As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
Yep.
You looked at her head wound?
I mean, you got.
That's so true!
Why is this creepy? You gotta check everything, you know? They're gonna. Our whole lives are at stake.
If
Here.
you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Really?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Do you believe hello, Chiro? Your element has been added. Oh, absolutely, sure. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your true bullets will appear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. Alright, and there's a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the right mouse button to attach the silencer, which you can shoot down the white noise. You shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise. Time will decrease, so take careful aim. Have your silencer out. What? Oh, but if your action difficulty is such gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In which case, we can forget about the silence. Just focus on the situation in front of you. Alright, okay. Well, good luck and have fun. Okay. White noise. Okay. Genocide Jack case file. Okay, so we confirm that it is Genocide Jack?
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of that. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's
What?
impossible.
Oh,
Why?
I would
What makes
do
it
like that.
impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
Wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Yes, sir, we do have the proof.
Might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The
Yeah.
lie of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now.
But it's probably still important,
More
right?
importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Booblust.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that is never...
What about the scissors? Am I the only one who's seeing that?
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
They're the characteristics of every Genocide Jack case, which the world at large doesn't know. But I'm not mistaken, it has to do with positioning.
I
Yes.
got it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
Why is he gone?
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
One of us.
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
That's what I was assuming too, but hey, there's more to it.
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Double personality doesn't.
Is Toko
It's not.
Genocide
Sorry.
Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle? Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
The riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. What it means for genocide to be Toko, but also not to be Toko. Then that you got multiple people, right? Hangman's Gambit. What? What? Split personality. Wow. We don't know. Multiple personality, dissociative personality disorder. What? Oh. S. B. That's church. What? Schizo. Schizo. Right.
Now I understand.
Fuck my life. I'm not dumb, I swear, please.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Yeah, I thought that was it. What, schizo? I guess you could call it schizo?
But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
The one thing that took her behavior changed.
I got it!
Yes.
You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
No, this is Genocide Jack. What was that, a dead body? Hey, are you dead? She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and back, top and a bottom, and three different weapon lines. There's direction time, and she's not completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Yes.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
What about the other? This seems so much like a red herring.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
The Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation.
What?
She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
Repetition.
This is all a lie.
Wait, so it's not. I still don't think it's Toko.
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
Fire.
This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
I don't know how to tell you this, Byakuya, but I don't. It's definitely not the real world.
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone.
That's like, oh.
But in spite of that promise,
Or I can't keep her. Don't worry, never again. I won't let you ever again. Wait, it's actually her now.
If I kept my promise, you would go out with me. That's the only reason.
how many times do I have to tell you? I never said that.
Damn, she seemed too hard.
But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing. Could
I tried. I swear I tried to control it. But...
No. Hold up. What if it's you, Byakuya?
But your efforts were useless.
What if it's
a
Byakuya?
disappointment.
Using Toko as a pawn. Wait, hold up. Then the extension cord thing, the mill locker room switch up. Wait, huh? Wait, hold up. And you knowing about, you finding out about this, like it's you. You are setting all these up. Oh. By myself. No. You fucking, I clocked you. I clocked your ass, motherfucker.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person you don't mean.
Toko's body suddenly was hunched backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second, oh my god, what is that tongue?
Is it me you were hoping to see? What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
Yo, what the fuck is this? Why is her tongue so unnecessarily long?
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
So intense.
No. There's still more to the story.
Sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
Okay, I mean, if it's you, then we just vote you out and we all live. But is it as simple as that? This is a murder spree, Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's that?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds. Just kidding.
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid! And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless! I mean, they just let this idiotic bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
I like her expressions.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous
No. Yeah, look, you bitch. You're the one, bro. I know you.
There's
I know you.
clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack.
Is it an embarrassing secret? It's a secret, that's for sure.
Like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself.
I still have my sights on you, bro.
Interesting.
Yeah, I might be wrong, but hey, I'm going with my gut.
But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah, I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Maybe she's totally right about that. Something's still bothering me. I need to get some more details on all this. Me too. Let's go. I got my sights on you. Yeah, it's you.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Completely. It doesn't match it completely.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect...
Perhaps if you had an
Oh, an alibi.
When you compare your past with the modus operandi matches, what more proof do we need?
What?
Give it up. You killed her.
No.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi.
Oh, an alibi.
When you compare your past murder and modus operandi,
No, it's wrong.
Yes, sir.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that.
Yes, sir.
I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
The scissors.
Oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction.
Custom made. Every left at the crime. You see, every pair left at the crime
I
scene.
consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
Chef Boyardee.
This is no creation of mine.
Leave Chef Boyardee alone.
In a way that
I know that
maybe
is.
makes more sense. There are two clear differences between
Two.
the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
one clear difference. Photos on this. Look at the neck and stomach. Here, clips. The victim's fatal injury. The style.
I got it!
Yes, sir.
For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right! In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce!
Okay, you're still crazy.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking? So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
The second one, how it's related to how she was suspended. In photos of Jane Elks, they were stabbed through their hands. Here used clears was used.
I got it!
Extension cord.
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend her.
Scissors?
Specifically, pairs of
Wait, I mean,
scissors.
how is it used? Is it that strong enough? The scissors?
I use my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac.
Big Mac? Are you referring to...
Big Mac. Oh.
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each genocide
Oh,
Jack
guys.
case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
Oh, guys.
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as
That's what I figured out. Yeah, I noticed that too. They're all like guys. I mean, like, I couldn't really tell with just the names for others, but the two guys, they were, on the pictures, they were guys. I'm smart, definitely. Please. Because Chihiro was a girl.
I got it! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Yeah, no, really, male. There was no end to it. Yep.
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men!
Excuse me?
I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it.
I knew it. I knew it.
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you
You have to repeat her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have two
You really like these cooking analogies, huh?
That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly? Cur?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class
Professionals have class too.
scissors.
Respect that. I respect that.
There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Whoa. Enjoy posing. That's fire.
She's fully equipped.
That's right. So I can do
Face is very creepy though, especially the tongue. And I don't know.
Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you. Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
Okay, again, all these are pointing to Byakuya. Byakuya, I have my eyes on you.
No idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah,
That's not a girl.
figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
There's a guy. So it's either the psychic fortune telling guy or Byakuya. Those are the two. Quickly, hold on. There's one person who could copy the sense like Jack cases. Ah, Byakuya. Yes, there's your sorting. I knew you, bitch. I knew it.
Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records.
You are the one, like pioneering this genocide Jack
Plus,
case.
we already looked through the genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't we?
And you're the one pushing this idea so hard, you know. You're not talking, huh?
Are you saying
Why not talking, huh?
Tommy did it?
A true politician. I see.
Then the reason he pushed the theory of genocide Jack being the killer so hard
Yeah?
was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I
Byakuya.
see. So now the suspicion
I
falls
see.
on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking
Okay, I
back
think
and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
In the locker rooms. It's suspicious, very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Suspicious. Seemed to already searched for the locker rooms. Let's talk the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy,
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
on the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the
Why is it strange? I mean, wait, we all knew that it was Chihiro that was dead? Before then? Keep understanding what Piglet just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. So, non-stop debate. Would you like? Yes, sir. Next, we're going to add something called a true flashback. If you aim on a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. Then this memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from the truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullet, it might be wiser to memorize a different weak spots and use that to make your case. When's the best time to use flashback? Well, you just have to use a keen wisdom. In that case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Oh, then yeah, good luck and have fun. I don't know. I'll just learn it on the fly, I guess. What if we're found to?
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room.
You
Okay,
absolutely
buddy.
take
Yeah,
it.
okay, buddy.
That's a natural reaction for any guy.
No.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
Oh. Here we go. I realize there's a clear. Because it doesn't make sense how he could have known before we even found it. Yeah.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird. How?
If you're presented with the opportunity, that's a natural.
The victim was Chihiro.
Whoa. Before we found the body, Chihiro wasn't a girl.
I'll
Or
tell you
something?
what's so strange about that, because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer. I must
The lesser
admit.
like,
Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too
Wouldn't.
weak.
No.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that.
Wouldn't everyone agree that it's pretty good reasoning? What's Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. The girl in the corner place acting like he's got nothing to do with
What's
it.
the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
The difference between this case and other genocide Jack murders, the evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there. What could it be? Wait, hidden in the cases? Library desk lamp.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right. It absolutely was.
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
You're wrong.
No, it's wrong.
Yeah, you are the murderer. You.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say,
Or should I say?
that extension cord?
Yeah.
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
Always no comment. A true politician.
Really, what do you think? Then your
I guess you-
conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
Yes. Totally calm, totally unconcerned, as if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved.
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry.
But could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know, but still, there's
Wait.
something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised
Wait, so it's not.
as
No. No.
Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait, was it just now? Something's not right. His body was definitely found in the girls' locker room, but does that mean can I really just accept what Byaku said as the truth? I don't think so. There's something. It's the scene of the crime.
I got it!
Yes.
You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown.
No, it's you bitch. You bitch.
She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene?
Oh. Yeah, you quit now.
That was awfully specific.
Oh, now you're mad, huh? Now you're mad, huh? Now you're mad.
I believe I do.
Byaku, did I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byaku would have been so confident until now. Maybe Byaku never realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else,
I do have the proof.
Let's see the proof.
Evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. There was something that was switched between the boys and girls locker.
I got it!
And the carpets
Proof
too.
that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster
What
like
is
that?
this?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Okay, this doesn't feel like good evidence because it's pretty subjective, I would say. I think the carpet is more
The boys' locker room
has a stronger evidence.
poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys'
That doesn't
locker
really.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
Yes, sir. No, it's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved. The boys' locker room.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Yes, sir.
Does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think? What? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the bloodstained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother
Because of
doing
the gender thing.
Huh?
Why would they go to all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room,
Then it wouldn't have because the Byakuya wanted to make it seem like it was Toko, right? And Toko,
then
come
how
on.
did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place? To get into the locker rooms, you
Leon.
have to slide your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
Leon's.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you.
Yes, sir.
I know how she could have done
Tell
it.
him. Did you gonna avoid them somehow? Yes. Yes. Broken e-handbook. At last, I'm gonna show you.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the ultimate programmer. I'm sure that would have...
No, I don't... She used the thing that would... Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course. If she had that, she could get into the boys' locker room no problem.
Is it really? Could Chihiro really have got...
I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the ultimate... I'm sure that would have been...
No, I don't think she used the thing that...
Huh?
But Leon's
What
is
thing?
I'm talking about Leon's...
No, it's wrong.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
broken. But Monokuma said it's like not broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one.
Why are you trying to
In
like?
other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup, yup, yup! Hit the nail square on the noggin!
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
You can't fix an e-handbook! The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring!
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just... wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Is that it then? Show us killing girls only when the Byakuya's the one who did it? Wait, no. I can't. Wait, no, cheaters, no. No. I don't know why.
Hold on a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say?
There's more
no
to
way
the
she could
story.
get in the boys' locker room, right? So,
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What? What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait, you can do that?
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
We can do that?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, alright then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Huh? For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or...
Oh, I have no
Right.
doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So,
All right.
shall we go?
Yes, sir. Yes, Kyoko. Show us what you got. So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead. And where she took us was... the crime scene.
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you...
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time. Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully.
Oh my god, this is some...
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands?
No way!
It's probably best if I don't run my hands
I mean, do you
all
need
over
to
a girl's dead
run
body.
through it just like, look,
It's
I mean, hey,
not that I'm creeped
our
out
lives are on the line here.
Based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch
What?
a dead body.
Hey, one of us is gonna have to touch it, alright?
No, it's okay. I think think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
Stop. What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
His mother.
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
With more to the story? Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her body.
Check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Wait, have you checked?
Body? I know you say that, but what? This is... What is this?
Hold up. Hiro Sakai? That's why he wants to get strong?
What is it?
People perceive him as a girl?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Hiro's left massive frame trembled. Imagine we could like tell from like a bulge or something. They made like a very visible bulge and we can just tell. I don't know. I mean, wouldn't go past them to like make something like that. I'm sure they might.
This girl is
what?
Is a boy.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for
Oh.
that.
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then it's really true?
Chihiro was...
No, they don't have a bulge. I don't know why did I check that like that?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh?
Okay, so Kyoko grabbed. Kyoko noticed the bulge too.
Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial. Ahem. I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl.
And you've known this all this time? Like, I know you investigate all this shit, so you know the stuff, but you let like me talk about it, and you like hold all the information. You think that Chihiro was actually a guy? I thought it never even crossed my mind.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
Damn. We got, I no need to get political here.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
What are you trying to say, bro?
This is the most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This is
Get this nonchalant fucking attitude out of here, blood.
He's off in his own little
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya's the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the
He's not the killer?
after all.
What?
No.
But aren't you the one who accused him in
No.
the first place?
I thought he was the killer. Is he not?
Just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting,
Maybe
it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do
the
with
way he's acting is only like a gut feeling or intuition, right?
Might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
But we're basing this only off of what? His nonchalant attitude? Yeah, like, if you boil this down, we're just saying that because he's acting so nonchalant about it, it cannot be him.
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the
What?
murder. At least, that's how I see it.
Why would you do that?
And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy, if you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
What is this?
Mark it as correct?
What? Like you're playing a game and you know who the killer is, and you're like you're seeing if one of us can like figure it out the fastest or something. What are you saying?
I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
What?
Are you fucking with us right now?
You altered? Why?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Why would you do that? You sick. You shit.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why?
For the love of the game?
Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
It can be Hifumi or the fortune teller.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
I got you two. Guys. It's the guy, one of the guys.
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Used.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer? Who murders Chihiro? The one thing we can be sure that we know about the killer. The killer was able to gain access to the real murder scene. It's a guy.
I got it!
The first thing was the boys' locker room. You would need a boys' handle to get in. So Leon was apparently broken. The killer would have had to use their own. In other words, it had to have been a guy. Still not. I need to find some more clues. The last account.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over.
It's all.
You want to know who saw the killer? And only the killer. And it's not like they're just gonna turn themselves in. Game over, man.
Yay! No! Not game over!
Whenever there is none. Yep. I know.
Isn't there a single clue?
Well, did nobody get? I'm sure someone saw the kill.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
What? It's not. You said you want new info. Contradiction. Okay, we're looking for contradictions.
Is there a single clue that might lead us to who did it? Well, did nobody get a look at the? I'm sure if someone saw the.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of.
It's over. You want to know who saw the killer? And only the killer. And it's not like they're just gonna turn themselves in. Game over, man.
Yay! No! Not game over!
Alright,
Isn't there
wait.
a single clue? Well, did
Okay.
Nobody get. I'm sure if someone saw the.
Perhaps
You.
someone saw the victim.
Yeah.
It's over. It's all. You want to know who saw the victim?
Oh wait, no.
Killer.
Ah, I see. Sorry. I sped that part a little too much.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered.
Yes,
What do you
sir.
think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you
Oh.
had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse.
Yes, you did. And he had the blue clothing.
Stuffing a track jacket into a
Where did I go,
duffel
though?
bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
Track jacket and a double bag. But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
We better get going. I'm kinda in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
What a marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No, you already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
Why is Kyoko like a guy? Like, yeah, you have the information. Just
You know who the
piece
killer is.
it all together.
Seriously?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that?
Double bag.
You really think we can figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't have?
Double bag.
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps.
Uh-huh.
Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Does Chihiro's track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? I'm trying to piece it in my head. I don't know what's one. Somehow it's hard to believe. The last account.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was heading. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
What?
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it?
What he just said?
First of all, we know where Chihiro was heading. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that—
What do you mean?
I got it! It matched the one—
So, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us?
No way.
What?
Not a chance.
You heard it. First of all, we know he was on his way to— So next we have to— Why did he choose the specific—
What do you mean, the specific?
I got it! He picked that— It matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
No.
It's you? Blue?
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said,
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag, and I assumed he had it off to exercise.
she never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you? You just...
Hey, Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before
Mondo?
we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the
Oh, you're trying to defend your bro, huh?
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died! That's the only possibility!
Cherry?
Are you talking about Chihiro? So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
Yeah, in a hurry, it was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, he was gone. She was gone.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the back. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
It's you, Mondo. I was wrong. Yeah, you were just playing with us, you bitch.
That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it, to put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
What?
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
I hate him.
There was
What?
a certain turning point. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick. And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
Ooh.
Notice such a tiny detail?
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful.
I didn't pick up on that.
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo,
You.
was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah, he would never do something like that. This is a
Okay,
false
you can stop
accusation.
defending your bro. It's fine.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come. That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Well, you said you have some
Oh yeah,
evidence or
that
something?
reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, now that I'm thinking about
No, just say it's fine.
it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, then, here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook.
Ooh,
I
wait.
found it laying
Yeah,
on the
it's
ground,
lost.
so I scooped it up.
Is it Cheetos? Oh no, it must be Cheetos.
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not.
They are not.
They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere?
Like, can you just say they used Cheetos hacking ability?
How precisely did the
Precisely,
handbooks
yeah.
get broken?
Hacking, like the things getting hacked and being broken, seems too vague. There's only one possibility. By hacking it? Wait, how to modify it?
Shoot!
Ouch. Fuck. Yep, I literally said it's not. I think it's weak point. You said they had the
You
weak
already
point.
told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip. But I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness.
And Mondo did?
You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma?
You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I mean, you can still break other people's handbooks.
Pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break.
because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
The
The
sauna.
temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away.
So
That's why you may feel it
those
burning when
two,
you move around.
Leon's and Chihiro's,
So when
got
you're
wrecked in the sauna.
make sure to keep nice and still.
Wow, interesting. I learned one new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its
How
weakness.
how did Mono know the
But
weakness?
how'd they find out? Monokuma said he
From
didn't
the
turn it,
battle?
right?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
Yeah, during the
What
thing,
do you mean by accident?
the sauna tournament battle thing.
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke?
Look at Mondo going crazy.
They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa! Seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Whoever the hell was in the sauna, be the one who wore all their clothes in the sauna. It was Mondo.
Here's my answer. Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Stop dick riding already.
Had an endurance
Please.
contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I mean, I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of doubt. Really? Breaking your Cheerios and card reader.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all.
Okay.
Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
Broken e-handbook.
Let's test if what he says you broke your own.
In other words, if then that proves
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Really? Show it then. Show it.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall. Isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
You have Cheerios?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own.
But you took Leon's
After
handbook?
all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right.
So you can switch profiles in the handbook?
Nearly enough to destroy it.
so then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now
What?
is actually Leon's. Yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulations regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch! What's wrong, bro? Come on! Tell him he's wrong! You are wrong! You have to be wrong! Everything you just said is wrong!
Oh, okay, this guy. It's starting to piss me off.
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning? That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Alright. One. Wait, hold up. Roof panels. Aim and then select reenact. And let's start you on the warehouse with a double bag. We saw yes. Which locker room did Chio go into? Something everyone has that you need to get. Aha. The weapon. Okay, some less flattered. What? This is oh, there's something. I just got the twist twisted on the cover. Well, something else. Yep. Get the killer girls. Gotta do something from the other locker room and switch it at the scene of the crime. Took something from the other locker room. Was it Byakuya brought to the murder scene? Well, why did you do it, Byakuya? You just playing game. I just don't get your motive. Don't Byakuya brought to the scene. What is disguise? What happened? What did he use to disguise? He used the thing, this thing. Where did the killer go after they were done? With sauna? And then Hannibal got down into the sauna room. Oh yeah, it's also left or right to left. Broke, yeah.
The killer is you! First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct?
Yep.
At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste?
Yes.
With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who is apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Yeah. What? How? It's a girl.
The killer is you! She made her way, but how?
Okay.
Because she was really a he, which is why.
Okay, so yeah, you can't really blame. It looked the same. The two things. Okay.
Once inside, he met with someone there, and the person he met was the one who killed him.
What? What? What do you mean? The weapon the killer used. Oh shit. Sorry. That's a switch wrong.
Here's exactly
Yeah,
what happened.
I'm losing some.
Once inside,
Like I
he
need.
met with someone.
Probably should have like done the right to left
He met
thing.
was the one who killed him.
Like me processing it left to right kind of messed up everything.
It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked.
What? Lad splattered onto something. Yeah, it did not. No, what? Onto something, yeah. It splattered onto the fucking model. You big booblet. Here.
Here's exactly
Am I
what
tripping?
happened.
What is going on?
And attacked.
Did I not put that there?
That's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came
What? Did I not put it there? What? What else did I put? What did I put then?
Likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned.
Oh, fucking. Something else. What is this? Yeah, locker room is at the scene of the crime. Hey, this. Please, I need. Hey.
Which is why the killer then removing the bloody and finally carrying the corpse into the girl. A girl's handbook was, but this alone doesn't prove that the. After all, using one of those, a boy could get into the girl's locker room without.
Okay. I'm almost dead, man.
And that's
Please.
exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work.
Like some of these are so similar. They look similar, so.
They changed the layout of the boys and girls locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch.
The disaster class for me.
That could have been the end of things, but no. Yakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation.
Yeah, I don't get that. Why would you do that? You're just doing this for no reason.
So, after stumbling on the crime
You want us to fail? Because if we all agreed that it was like Doko, then you would have died too.
He used the cord to string up Chihiro's life. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack
Why
was
would you do that?
responsible for the slaughter. And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow,
Alright.
the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out.
Yes.
Isn't that right, Mondo Arata?
Mondo. I almost died. Fucking hell.
No, this can't be right. Where's your evidence? Yeah, where's your evidence? You need evidence. You need proof. Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him.
The Mondo's a killer that already failed his civilian trial. I'll show where Mondo's handbook is right now. Once I do that, everyone will become new out of their bullet time, but sure. Let's talk a little about fever time and negative time. During a bullet time pedal, if you press the space key, fever time will activate and the tempo will be forced to its max. At this point, even if you push the button at random, you won't miss. You can, however you want to destroy the result. But this will only last until your focus rage runs out, so better make the best possible use of your time. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if you only you got access to a special time, right? What? There's a called negative time that your opponent can use. If the opponent deactivates negative time during the bullet time battle, the tempo marker will disappear and making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm. Or activate fever time at this point. No, never mind. I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't know what. Finally, if you action level is set to gentle, your opponent will use negative time. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright. Moment of truth. What? I'm going against you.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence.
What? Oh. Wait, no, I failed. Oh, then the class I'm trying. Wait, what? No. What? I didn't know how to play the mini game. I forgot everything. It would be that one. The one with the Makoto. Other.
Is this...
Yes, please.
I refuse to give up yet.
No, wait. I just hacked it. I just put it. Would you like to hear more? No. I died. Fucking hell. I didn't know that.
You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen.
I fucking lost.
I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. Show me some evidence.
This should prove it.
I fucking lost, bruh. I mean, I don't know. Does that count? Because I literally... I used hacks to get all my hearts back.
Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
Wow. A, C. I got C at the end. But I mean, I got A. I mean, even though my heart's run out, I still got A, though. A. Ooh, 91 mil. Nice. More for gambling.
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on.
B.
Time for the moment we've all been waiting for.
I thought it was Byakuya, man.
Grab your
Byakuya just
lever
fucking.
and give it a
Bro
yank.
was trolling. Bro was literally trolling.
Who will you elect as the blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Time for your execution.
What?
Uh-oh, this time it looks like you got it right again. Yes, so it is so. The blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was Mondo Omada. Yeah. In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taking a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf. The story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the control key to fast forward the tech. What? Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. He was so weak, even though he was a boy. Oh, sorry. He heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he could overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and bury himself further and further into that weakness. He took on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Becoming a fanboy, I see. Now, nobody will be able to say anything bad about even your boy. No matter how tightly he wrapped himself in that shell. The inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him and was not easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. Weak. Is this voiced by a girl? Once killing him has begun, at the school he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. Then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets, which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro's actually a boy. And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it wouldn't be the end. The heart and shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Really? I mean, in this day and age, fanboys, I feel like people would like it more. Like, yo, you're a fanboy? Okay, I'll stop. They would figure being thrust into such a dilemma set him spiraling into despair. And yet... I'm sorry. I don't really want to talk about it right now. I also don't want to leave things as the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now is my chance.
I want to
I'm going to
change.
get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so, that day he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it. Damn. Mondo really did him dirty. When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be a good fit to ask for someone else's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask him to help him from there. And the person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me. Yep, sure it was. Like a gang feller had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. And so Chihiro figured that even if he confided in Amado, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was very simple of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it, give me some courage. And so he went to ask Mondo to help him. I'm so dyslexic. I'm so sorry. Whoever's watching this, please bear with me. All right. I'm also struggling, so I'm frustrated at myself for this. And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did to keep the promise he made to Chihiro. Huh? Did what he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room to the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think that was the main reason. The real reason to keep the promise between man he made to Chihiro. But how does moving the body keep his secret? Because if one knew he had been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook. See, okay, but you clocked on, so you grabbed his balls. I know. You freak, Kyoko. That Mondo did all that to keep the promise he made to Chihiro, who he'd also kill? Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trust each other, right? So why? Why did you? Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. Possibility of having embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone. It's impossible. How many times have I repeated myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it. You also got something to explain, mister. Doing this fucking bloodlust, and the rope hanging thing. You doing that for real purpose? You fucking troll? You troll? Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know. You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Whoa. That's a pretty... a lot more intense of a secret than my wetting the bed. One of the ultimate biker gang makes all the hoodlums and riffraffs across the country ramble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother name was Dyer Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Dyer that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. Before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Dyer, the older brother, number one in the gang, and his number two, his younger brother, Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation, began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. He's gonna take over Dyer, huh? Dyer created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that they'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang, which is why
I just
gotta get stronger than Dyer. Just one time, no matter what.
don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top. No night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. His brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly... Okay, that he didn't really... Is that killing? Did you kill him? Oh, you didn't really kill. Laying in his delicate brother's arm, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry. Of course, he knew it was his brother's fault, but Dad never blamed him for what happened. Hey, kid, the rest is up to you. No matter what, you just gotta keep getting together. Because it's a team you and me put together. It's a promise between men. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang in order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. He could never, I guess he indirectly killed him, but not even killing. It's not really killing. Is it because of negligence that your brother was killed? Died. He could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident, and as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who bested his big brother. Dyer was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother. I'm strong. Strong. And yet, as soon as the killing game began, he realized no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the lovely and the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mondo killed his own older brother. No matter what, I would not let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. The death, all the guilt I've been carrying around it all would have been for nothing. So that's why Mondo, after I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with my fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I never felt anything like that before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me all this all of a sudden? Huh? You've kept the secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But...
You're right, but...
I want to change.
I'll wrap myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. Words were like a knife in my gut. I felt he was exposing the lie I've been living myself. I have to change. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. It can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell him.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I
What?
really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret? Huh? I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness. To try and overcome it. It was a kind of strength I never had. So I was jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No.
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. I feel like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did you want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back, let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
What's wrong? Why did you have to tell me that? Why are you trying to rub my failure in my face? No, I just really remind you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I'm strong. I am strong. Stronger than you.
You son of a bitch.
Stronger than... Sorry. Oh shit. Someone's outside, sorry. I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet covered in blood. I had a dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at him, down on the ground. Hey! I killed him.
I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo. He was not only so aggressive, so angry. He hid the weak side. That weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it! He got your ass laughing. Look at him, you see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another human being. In cold blood. He couldn't cut free from his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? 'Cause I sure don't. You bastard! Just shut up, you son of a bitch! Go ahead and say that again, I dare you.
Yep.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want. Is what I want to say, but unfortunately I can't do that right now because the time for punishing is fast approaching. But punishing? You mean execution?
Well now.
That's what I promised you, right? The black ink that disturbs the peace will be punished. Hold on. Now then.
I prepared a very special punishment.
For Mondo Owada, the ultimate biker gang leader. No, wait.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Punishment time. They said, wait!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Disappointed in you, Mondo. Mondo has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Let's see it. Okay. He's on a bike. Yeah. Wanna come got away? Well. The Cage of Death. Play the music. He's just accepting it. the hell is going on? He's being shocked? Stimulation overload? Wait, where is he? He got turned to butter? Huh? He got turned. You laugh at that, and your soul will forever be at peace. It can't be. My brother. Another murder and another execution. Sorry, another murder and another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. Yeah. Your bro's died, man. Oh my lord, bro is crushing out. Ataka's sad screams invaded our skulls. We were each forced to realize once again. But he, of course, he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game. Byakuya? You're completely insane, you know that? A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you even realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do. Because this game is life or death.
Hey.
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response. Except that
However,
I just don't understand why. Why did you go out your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? It's obvious, because it made things more interesting. His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
So you ignored the nighttime rule too. That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to that.
There is nothing to be.
While I don't particularly care, please continue. The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girl's locker room. After he gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. What? You mean you actually witnessed murder? He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him. So you're saying you know that who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed, but if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. You did all that to liven things up?
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene. But, man, if we hadn't figured out who really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously, I would have revealed the truth before I reached that point. Of course. Byakuya turned and looked me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes pitching into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did. And I was able to perform an interesting experiment.
Interesting.
Once I do decide to become Blackened, I now know who I'll have to watch out for. Oh, you don't like the experiment is seeing like who is good at decision making and who's like smart enough to decipher the actual killer. Obviously not me, because my thoughts ran out. Oh my god, man. I'm frustrated at that. What?
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey,
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, I'm up next.
you.
You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is, why? Do you like that? But you know, this punishment, this despair, is not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating. I am not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair. What do you mean? 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 Me? Me. Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me. The noble son of a noble family, truly, you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship. Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I have achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you. Understand?
In the name of my family.
Yeah, for which victory is a foregone conclusion. Oh, so cool. It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mod for you. I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap. Bro, why you always laughing, y'all? Laughing in our faces? In the face of despair? Murakuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom and the curtains closed on the case of Chiro and Moto. But I knew that it wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind would have let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was a kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in a hell had more of a future than us. All our courage, our effort, our friendship, felt like it all amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
Well, anyway, like
Who
I
is
was
this?
saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really,
What is that you're holding?
really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll
What?
be like a
Who is this
roller
bald ass
coaster.
dude?
There won't be any stopping it.
Huh.
Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed.
You got this fancy ass setup.
I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play
Making
your
you?
part.
What? You?
You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about
Wait,
it now.
that's
Just do your best
Sleeper
to make
Agent?
things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
Everyone. It's like a show. There's not one thing I'd like to ask
As
you.
long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean.
Ooh,
What?
My, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied,
There's a
demonic
16?
denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friend.
Who is this? Is this one of the students? Crazy. More bamboozling. This fucking Toko is. It was kind of obvious. Like I kind of picked on that it wasn't her, but fucking Byakuya, only for no reason. The fuck. Crazy diamond present. What is the thing? Yes, please. Oh. I think that will be it for now. I've recorded for 2 hours. Chapter 2 finally done. Let's fucking go. And I got fucking bamboozled by the fucking fucker. Well, I took multiple L's today. Hopefully, I come back stronger and with more knowledge. The boys, they go to college to get more knowledge. Anyways, I don't know what I'm saying, but hopefully you guys enjoyed chapter 2. I probably won't continue this at some point. I've been playing a lot of this lately, but I'm excited to see more mysteries. They give us a secret character agent type of thing, and yeah, more mysteries that will be waiting for me to solve. So I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye. Whee!